Alright my captains, so today we are going to discuss the hints that we got for version 6.8 and let me know your opinion about who the Valkyrie and the Elf are going to be for this version in the comments section below. Now before we start, don't forget to subscribe my channel if you haven't already to help us hit 10,000 subscribers, and if you enjoy the video make sure to hit that like button and share the video with your friends. Now without any further ado, let's just get started. So as you can see, we have here the hint for the Valkyrie. We have the hint for the Elf, we have a hint for 2 costumes, and we have 2 hints for the events. Now this costume is pretty much the same as the one that her appears in, which means that this is going to be a new costume for her. However, I don't know about this one, if it is the same costume or if it is a different one. I think that it is a different one, so most likely this is going to be a second outfit for a different Valkyrie. Let me know your opinion about who this Valkyrie is going to be in the comments section below. Now these 2 events are going to be something that we will see later on how they will look. Our main discussion here is basically the Valkyrie and the Elf. And this Valkyrie seems to be pretty special for 2 reasons. The first one is the fact that she is going to have actually a mount. Just like how Herrscher of Thunder May has the dragon, she is going to have a deer, which is pretty interesting. It is a very interesting choice of an animal or of a mount that she is going to have actually. And then we have also an elf with her, and usually only special Valkyries, super special Valkyries actually, has this treatment where we have basically a mount and an elf coming together with them. One example is basically P.E. Durandal, where we got basically the horse and we got also the Durandal elf. So this is pretty interesting. And also Elysia, Herrscher of Human Ego, Elysia also had basically a mount and an elf together with her. So this choice pretty much confirms that this Valkyrie is either going to be a Herrscher or it's going to be as important as P.E. Durandal. And that is pretty much a Herrscher level of importance. So who this Valkyrie is going to be? Well, to make it easier, she is going to have 100% something to do with the Valkyries that we have right now in the current story chapter, or in chapter basically 38. So this pretty much put us in a place where we have only 3 different Valkyries, right? It's not going to be her, that is for sure, and it's not going to be Prometheus. These are out of the count. The only 3 Valkyries that we have actually are basically Seele, Shigure and Susanna. And I don't really see Susanna becoming actually something as important as a Herrscher right now. She needs a lot more of development before she reaches that level. So we are left with only Shigure and Seele. And who is the character or the Valkyrie that the chapter is focusing on the most? Even with the pictures of the chapters, everything is focusing on only one Valkyrie, and that is basically Seele, or at least Seele and Veliona together. These 2 are actually the main focus of the current chapter, and therefore I think that it might be actually finally time for our girl Seele to become as important as the other Valkyries as well. And if they are going to do so, I think that it's time for her to get the Herrscher of Death treatment. It's about time she gets it. Now, there is one problem with this. As we know, Herrscher of Finality Kiana transcended to the moon and basically took all of the Herrscher powers together with her, and therefore there should not be any Herrscher powers on Earth, right? That's right. However, Seele is not on Earth right now, right? Because she is in a different bubble universe, and in a different bubble universe means different rules. and that means that what happened in the original universe has nothing to do with what is happening in the bubble universe that she is in. And that was a very smart idea from them, by the way, because now they can actually give her Herrscher of Death without putting any plot holes in the story, because of the fact that what happens in the bubble universe has literally nothing to do with what happens actually in the original universe. And therefore the Honkai or the Herrscher powers might be still actually going on in the current universe that they are in. And basically that was a very smart choice from them, if they are going to do now what we want from them, which is basically Herrscher of Death Seele. Otherwise, if they aren't going to do so, then she has to have something to do with basically her power. She will have something to do with the spear that Durandal gave her. She gave her half of it, if you remember, and basically that has to do something with her, maybe awaken some new power inside her. But I think that the best choice here is basically Herrscher of Death Seele, because that is the thing that makes the most sense, and we have been waiting for this for a long while now, and I think that it is time that they give us her, because lately, if you actually take a look at the Valkyries that we got lately, most of them are actually stuff that we have been waiting for a long time, and they are finally giving us them before they start part 2 of the story, which is pretty cool, to be honest, because we all wanted something like this, and we are finally getting the Valkyries that we have been waiting for. And that's why I think that they might want actually to go with another Valkyrie that we have been waiting for, just before they finish this part and they start with part 2 of the story. So I think that the best choice here is going to be basically Herrscher of Death Seele, but let me know your opinion about that in the comments section below. Do you think that it is going to be something different? Maybe it is going to be something that has to do with Shigure Kira or with Susanna, I don't know, but in my opinion that the Valkyrie that is going to have something here is going to be Seele. That is my opinion. Now, as for the elf, who could this elf be? Well, there are actually only 2 different choices. If this is going to be Seele, there are only 2 different choices. The first one is Viliona. Maybe they are going to make her Viliona, or maybe Seele, just like Elysia and Durandal. They gave them mini Elysia and Durandal, so maybe they give Seele a mini Seele, or they are going to give her Project Bunny, because Project Bunny is a very important thing here. If you remember, they talk about it a lot, and it is actually what takes Seele to where she meets Susanna and they start their investigation. So I think that Project Bunny is also has also a very important role in the current story. And if you remember, even Elysia makes actually a joke about Project Bunny, where she says to Bronya that Project Bunny told her to never return her to Bronya. So basically, they did talk a lot about Project Bunny in the current story chapter. So I think that there is actually a very high possibility that this could be Project Bunny as an elf. How is she going to look? I don't know, but she is going to look very beautiful and cute for sure. That is guaranteed. She is going to be very cute for sure. Otherwise, if it is Seele, that would be phenomenal. Now, I say Viliona as well, but when I looked at the hair, I actually regret that. Because Viliona's hair isn't like this, and I don't think that they are going to change her hair. I think if they are going to do anything in the design, it's going to be for Seele. So they are going to give us a Seele that has a different design, maybe. That would make sense, but otherwise, this is either going to be basically a Seele elf, or it is going to be a Project Bunny elf. Now let me know your opinion about that as well in the comments section below. And as I said before, this outfit seems like it is going to be for her. I don't know about this outfit. and then we have basically these two events as well that are coming during version 6.8. Anyways, with that being said, that was everything for today. I hope that you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so that they can enjoy it too. And if you got any useful information from this video, or if you enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe my channel and turn on the notification bell beside it so that you stay notified with everything new about Honkai Impact 3rd. And with that being said, see you as always in the next video of Honkai Impact.